Hey guys, it's Greg again with a market update. Before we go into Monday, I want to get another video out for you guys to try to put the pieces of the puzzle together. But right here in front on the computer screen that I have in front of the screen for you guys to see is I have the DXY, which has been a little bit of talk about that lately. But first, let's go into another video, see what he has to say about it.
Against a lot of other foreign currencies, and it is on the downtrend now. It has peaked out around 105, just like previous times when Bitcoin, right, was at a bottom basically. It started to reverse.
All right, guys, and now you see that little information on the DXY is taken out of context, in my opinion. Here's what's important to realize about the DXY. Okay, so here we have a impulse move up, and now we're in this section. So it's completing something over there. If you nail out this 5-wave impulse, and you can see it right here through the RSI, there's the peak of the third wave right there. Came up, that's a fifth, a third, came down, did that correction. Now it's in this fifth wave over here. But if you take a look at this RSI, you see how that's the highest peak. Okay, so more than likely, that's why I have that labeled a third wave. So what the DXY is doing, guys, is actually coming down into a fourth wave correction, in my opinion, and then it's going to go up on a fifth. Okay, you see that highest peak there in this leg? That's the highest peak, so that's your third wave. And then this right here will come down like that, and then it's going to push up and then make that divergence, and then it's going to complete the correction. But what is important with the DXY, folks, is this right here. You see this? This is going to be more important. It's going into this correction like this. And the correction, it could go like this, guys. I mean, you just don't know. So you see a correction here. See that ABC? You see this one right here? These corrections, guys, this one they take 3 to 4 years. So this correction could go down here. It could go there. You just don't know yet. You know, this could go here. You know, it's something like, just looking at the previous history, it looks like they go something kind of like that. So, you know, probably once it's done there, 30, 60, 90 more days, September timeframe, maybe in that area, and then swing down, you know, risk on assets, get a pump, and then maybe up here, you know, there's a correction again for them, and then they get another pump, something like that. But there's another one when it comes to the cryptoverse. I'm gonna let you know that I think is just as important. You don't see too many people in the cryptoverse on the tubes talking about it, very little. And that is the USDC chart. Okay, because the USDC chart is telling you something just as much as the DXY, and this affects more directly cryptocurrency because you're not going to go buy anything else or trade anything else from USDC to except cryptos. I mean, you can't go to Walmart and use this stuff. You can't, not, as far as I know. I don't know where else you can go to USDC. You swap it into Bitcoin. You swap it into something else in the cryptoverse. And you see here, this is making a gigantic 5-wave impulse all the way up, and it's in this last fifth leg right here, as you can see. And then it's the same, kind of the same position as a DXY, a 1, 2. You can see that peak, 3. You put it there or there. I'm not going to be 2, and then 4 here, more than likely there, and then it's going up on a 5. Now, as long as this RSI doesn't take that out, you know, then it's going to complete that. If the RSI here takes that out, then your third wave moves over there. I don't think that's going to happen. It could, but it's just something to pay attention to. And then, you know, it's going to come up here, and then it'll have some little bit of a divergence. It already has a divergence a little bit. It looks like it's coming down. Let me take a look at that on the 12-hour. So you can see, yeah, it's almost took that out. So here's your third. So something like this, guys, probably. It might have a little bit more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like it's getting to complete it soon, to be straight with you guys. So that's what I'm expecting. And the good thing about this, guys, is that what will happen here is this too. So you see, it's going to make a correction. So all the USDC, it's been piling in there. People are, you know, not taking any risk, and then they're going to start taking more risks. This is going to come down, and who knows how big this can be. my guess is probably something like the DXY is my guess, this ABC. So there you go, pump crypto market, it'll come from, let's say, 6% back down to maybe not that low, like 1% or something like that, and then back up here, maybe back down like that. So that's what I see that I think is important too, along with the DXY to pay. And you can do this with USDT dominance and USDC dominance. I've looked at the USDT dominance chart, and it's basically more or less the same as far as I know. I don't have it handy, but I'll check that just to be sure too. But I bet it's the same. It might even dropped off because of the 10 billion that went somewhere in USDT recently. That's strange too. And then it didn't. I don't think USDC popped up. But here's some other interesting news I found too. See this, guys? Remember I told you that there was going to be some possible change in the news coming up, and this is what I'm talking about right here. This, how do I get rid of this? Okay, there it goes away. Fed may pause policy tightening in September. Bank of America says. This isn't just some guy. That's not Michael Saylor. That's Bank of America. Not to say that means much, but that's Wall Street, guys. Federal Reserve could pause its monetary policy tightening if there's an economic deterioration. Inflation subsides, BofA strategy says on Thursday. So there you go, guys. So I said previous videos over the past 2, 3, 4 weeks or more that pay attention to the news. There could be a shift in the news. There is a lot of money sitting on the sides waiting for it to find a home. A lot, trillions and trillions of dollars. So if this does happen, something like this, right around the time frame, what I say, 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, I don't know exactly, but I'll tell you something right now. It's time to get yourself prepared to pounce on the markets. And then I want to go over the, and also look at the S&P 500, it's doing this. Is this going to be a bear market rally? Let's check it out and find out, guys. It's going to be interesting to know. Look at, here's my target box on the S&P. It tagged it exactly where I wanted to go. I thought a low point could be down here, but it actually, look at that, just wick through my target box and it rallied out of there. So let's see where this goes. Pay attention to the traditional financial markets. It's going to be a key ingredient to the cryptoverse too. And it could be that this is going to be coming around, guys. This Elliott wave of 1, 2, up for the third wave, going in for a fourth wave, and there's going to be this leg. There's going to be this leg. Get in here and then exit out before this dump happens. Because if you think this is bad, this right here, when it's complete there, guys, it's going to be worse. So pay attention in the coming near future, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.